Hey boys and girls, so you just watched a really cool video of a world record holder in cup stacking. We're getting ready in a minute to let you give yourself a shot and seeing how good you are and how fast can you work your way up and build speed in stacking. Stacking, there's a lot of athletes that are actually doing this now because for one thing it's working on quick hands and it's using both sides of your brain, your right side and your left side of your brain, and alternating hands using both hands. So there's a lot of athletes, specifically basketball players, that are doing sports stacking because it's working on good control of their hands and using both sides of their brain and working up for speed. So you can think about basketball players having to use their right hand to dribble, their left hand to dribble, both of them to shoot. Same kind of concept in speed stacking. So we're going to give you a chance to do that in just a second. First, couple of rules that you need to follow. Actually, 2 rules that you need to follow while you're in here practicing today. Number 1 is you should always be doing the stacking that I'm showing you. If I'm showing you that you're working with 3 cups, then that's all you're working with. The teacher that's with you is going to take your cups if you're doing anything other than what I'm asking you to do. Second rule is that you The second rule is that you keep your cups quiet when this video is rolling. Or if I'm talking, you hear my voice, and the video is playing, that you do not touch the cups. So your hands should be on the floor. Your cups should not be moving. If they're moving at all, the teachers are going to take them from you and put you over in the corner and let you just watch from there. Okay? So your 2 rules. Make sure you're following those, and you'll have a fun time speed stacking. Now, the first one we're going to really work on is the 3 stack. Just to bring your cups up, you're going to use both hands, alternating, put here, and then one on top. Notice I'm using both hands, and I'm alternating them as I go. So I'll do the same thing and take it down, just like this. Watch again. Right beside, make sure the bottom 2 cups are touching. The next one goes on top. I'll grab the top one and bring it down. Okay, so you're just doing kind of a little circle using both hands as you stack. Notice also all the stacks that we're going to practice today, you're going to be very light with your hands. You want to hold the cups on the side. You never want to have your hands on the top of the cups. Keep them on the side and do them light touches with them so they're not sticking to each other. If you're trying to grab them really hard and do it and slamming them, you won't work up and be as effective and quick as you would like to be. Okay? So light hands on the sides of your cup, and when you're stacking them, don't slam them. Be very light and gentle. Okay, so this is the 3 stack. I want you right now to work on just the 3 stack, and you're going to practice that and see how fast you can get it. If you're getting really good, you're going to go like this, and you're going to just continue keeping it really, really quick. Okay, so your 3 stacks should look like this as you get up, and then taking it down. You've been watching. So look at the bottom here how both cups are touching together. You have them too far apart, and you have a big gap in between those, your top cup is going to fall easy. So make sure that you have those bottom, when you put them together, that they touch. Okay, that makes a good pyramid. All right. Okay, your teacher now is going to give you your stack of cups. They come in a set of 12. You're only using 3 for this portion. So take off your 3, set your other cups to the side, and then work just solely on your 3 stack. Okay, so we're going to pause this video, and you're going to get a chance to practice. Okay, now that you've got the 3 stack down, you're now going to grab your cups here, and you're going to actually make 3 sets of 3. Okay, so you have 12 cups. That means there's an extra set of 3 that you do not need for this. So just set it over to the side. You're not going to worry about that yet. So you have 3, 3, 3. This is the 3, 3, 3 stack, and this is a competition stack. Just like you watched the guy on the video earlier, the world record holder, he can do the 3, 3, 3 stack very, very fast. So here is what this looks like. You're going to start on one side, do your 3, move to the next stack, and then move to your last one. Now here's the key. You have to go back to the beginning where you started to down stack. Okay, so I'll go back to where I originally up stacked, down stack this one, down stack here, down stack here. Okay? Doesn't matter which side you start on, so I could start over here and do my stacking up and work my way across. But you've got to remember that you can't down stack here now. I started over on this side, so I have to go here first to down stack. Okay? So this is the 3, 3, 3 stack. I want you to now, you already know how to do the threes. If you're thinking as you're going through it, going all the way across, going back to the beginning to down stack, then you should be doing it right. Your hands start on the ground, on the floor, and I want you to quickly do your stack, go back to the beginning, down stack, and then place your hands back on the floor. You're getting ready to take your whole stack with you, and you're going to find a partner, and I want you to race them in the 3, 3, 3 stack only. Don't forget you have an extra set of 3. You're going to keep them over to the side. Okay, so you're just doing the 3, 3, 3 stack. Find a partner and go ahead and race them. Okay, now you're going to work on a 6 stack. Okay, so set 6 cups to the side and only focus on just 6 cups. The key here is going to be the grab. And there's a technique called the 3-2-1 method that you're going to practice on. But the key to it is how you grab your cups. You always want to be able to grab just 3 cups in your hand, which leaves 3 here. I'm going to grab 2 in the other hand, which leaves 1 on the ground. This is called the 3-2-1 method. Okay, so 6 stack looks like this. You're building a pyramid just like that. Okay, so let me go back to how you're doing it. What you're going to do first is just practice on the grab. So practice the grab. Grab 3 in your hand. I want you to do this with me. Go ahead and do it with me right now. Grab 3. Put it back down. Grab 3. Put it right back down. Just practice on that grab right now with me. Grab 3. You're going to be able to keep them loose in your hand. See if you can just drop 1 cup at a time, just like that. Just do that right now with me. Drop 1 cup at a time, just like that. See how my pinky finger is the one that's holding the bottom cup? All I have to do is release that pinky, and then I'm able to drop it straight down. Okay? So 3 in my one hand. Just practice go ahead and doing the whole stack. So I got 3. Grab 2 in the other hand, which should leave you 1 on the floor still. Now you're going to alternate your hands. Okay, I'll alternate around that middle cup. So I'll put here, here, all the way to the top. Give you a second to do that. Everybody's cup should look like mine. You should have it in a nice pyramid up. Now you're going to grab the top and a middle cup, and you're going to pull them apart and down. So I'm going to slide them apart, down. Now I'm back to 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to put them all back onto the middle, just like that. Okay, so I grab 3, 2, and there's my 1, alternating up, slide apart, back down to the middle. Okay, so I want you to practice just your 6 stack right now and see if you can build up and get to a decent speed with that. Okay, now that you've got your 6 stack worked up, I want you now to pull your other 6 over, and I want you to work on 2 6s. So now you're going to have 2 6 pyramids. Okay, simple. You know the technique, the 3-2-1 technique is what you should be using. So you're going to do the same thing like you did on the 3-3-3 stack. Start on one side, work your way across, go back to the stack you started with to down stack. So I'll grab my 3, 2, alternate my hands up. There's my first 6. Work on over to the next one. Grab 3, grab 2, alternate your hands up to the top. Now I can't stack this one down. I have to go back to where I started, pull them apart, back together, then go to my next one, pull them apart, and then back together. Now I'll put my hands back on the ground. Remember, when you're starting, hands down here like you would have your hands on the timer. All right, so you got your 2 6s. I'm going to give you time now to find somebody else and race them in just the 6-6 stack. Go. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is the 3-6-3. Okay, this is another one of the competition stacks. So you're going to work on the 3 stack, back to your beginning middle stack, and then to the last 3 stack. Okay, so it'll look like this. You do the first 3, grab your next set of 6s, up stack that one, work your way across to the last one. Okay, then you go back to the beginning, down stack, down stack, down stack. Okay, and your hands will come back to the middle to stop yourself. Okay, so watch again real quick. You have 3-2-1 method on the 6. The last 3, go back to where you started to down stack. Okay, so I'll give yourself a chance now to practice that, and then we'll come back in a second. Okay, now we're going to move on from the 3-6-3. You've already learned the 3 stack. You've got the 6 stack down. Now we're going to focus and try the hardest stack, which is the 10 stack. Okay, the 10 stack, you're going to use all 12 cups. Even though it's a 10 stack, you need all 12 to do this one. So you have to start with all your cups. The first step to it is taking off the first 2 cups and just kind of placing them to the side. So I'll take my first 2 off and just set them off to the side. I'm not going to use them. Only for the down stack will I need these 2. Okay, so I grab those 2 off, set them to the side on each hand. Because remember, in speed stacking, you want to be able to use both hands. So I'm not just going to grab 2 over here. That will slow me down at the end. I'm going to grab 1 with each hand, set them over to the side. Now for the 10 stack that I have here, just 10 cups here, I want to be able to grab 5 with one hand and 4 with the other hand, which will leave me down with 1 cup on the table or on your floor. Okay, 5 in one, 4 in the other. Just like the 6 stack, that is hard to do. So right now you should have your cups on the floor. You're not touching them. I want you just to watch again. You're grabbing 5. You're grabbing 4. Notice I'm not even looking at them. I'm not counting them. I want you to be able to do that quickly with your hands, not having to look at them too long. Okay, so 5 and 4 leaves you with 1 cup left on the floor. And then you alternate your hands to build your pyramid. So I'll start with my hand that has 5. Drop, drop, drop. There's 4 cups on the bottom. This one there. There's 4 cups on the bottom. Then you move your next row. Alternating hands all the way up. Okay, now I'm up to my 10 stack all the way up. The down stack is similar, but we want you to learn, it's similar to the 6 stack, but I want you to learn by using these cups and doing it a specific way so that you can finish to be able to move into the full cycle stack that you're going to practice next. So I'll grab my 2 cups that I have already out here to the sides. I'm not using them yet. Grab those, and I'm going to down stack one direction. The 6 stack was different. If you remember, I pulled them apart for the 6 stack. The 10 stack, you down stack the same direction. Doesn't matter which direction you go, as long as you have one hand on the top. This hand is going to actually take down this row right here, the outside row. This hand is going to take down the middle row right down here. Okay, so watch how I do that. I'm going to grab them, and as this cup slides over, this hand is going to come over to this stack and pull them over. So I'm going to pull them this direction all the way down. I'm going to grab the outside cups, all outside cups, and just 1 cup here. Okay, just 1 cup on my other hand that I came down with. I went down. Now I'm taking this 1 cup, and I'm going to go back the other way. This 1 cup is going to take down these 2, and this set of 5 is just going to drop onto this last set right here. Okay, so I'm going to go this direction, and now I'm into a 3-6-3. Okay, that starts as our cycle stack, so we're going to do that in just a second. So back to the 10. I'm going to show you this a couple of times, and then I'm going to let you practice. Grab your first 2, take them off. Grab 5 in one hand, 4 in the other. alternate your hands all the way up to the top. Okay? Then you grab your extra 2 cups and you go one direction with it. I'm going to go one direction, grab all of the outside cups, one off of this middle one that I have, and then I'm going to go back this direction the same way, this direction, and now I'm back to the 3, 6, 3. Okay, so you see it in a little faster speed. I'll grab my top cups, grab 5, grab 4, alternate my hands. Drop that one. Grab these, go one side, and then back to the other side, and I'm back to 3, 6, 3. Okay, so the key to this one is being able to grab your 5 in one hand and 4 in the other. Okay, if you can get that pretty quickly, then the stacking part, alternating your hands to make your pyramid, is not as difficult as it seems. So we're going to give you a few minutes to practice just your 10 stack. Don't forget, take your first 2 cups off, work on just those 10. Okay, now we're going to see if we can do the entire cycle stack. Okay, if you remembered from the video you watched of the world record holder, he did the 3, 6, 3, the 2 6s, and then the 10 stack in like 7 seconds. Okay, so we're going to see if we can do these. We're not going to get near that speed, but if you practice enough on these techniques that I'm teaching you, then you're going to be, you can get as fast as he is. So here's how that looks. You do your 3 stack, your 6, 3, go back to the beginning, down stack, down stack. Here's where it changes. I'm going to down stack this one, and then I'm going to bring it over to my other 3, because the next stack is 2 sets of 6. So now I'm already here to my 3 in one hand. I just need to grab 2 in the other, and I'm right into my first 6 stack. I have my next 6 stack here, the 3, 2, 1 method. Go back to the beginning where I started, down stack. You're going to use these cups now to do your down stack here. Now I'm back to my 10. Take my first 2 off, grab 5 and 4, alternate your hands. Grab my extra cups. Remember, now I'm down stacking one direction, 1 cup, and the other one, and I'm back to 3, 6, 3. Okay, watch this again. So I'll do my 3, my 6, my 3, back to the beginning, down stack, down stack. Now I'm going to bring these over here to my other one, do my 6, 6, down stack, down stack. Now I'm on my 10, first 2 off, 5, 4, alternate them up. These, finish, and that is the cycle. Okay? So cycle is the 3, 6, 3, then your 2 6s, then you go right back to your 10 stack. Okay? Part of the hard part of this one is to actually get your cycle stack fast, is being able to down stack and then go from one stack to the next stack efficiently. Okay, so if you'll think about the way I just showed you, especially going your down stack of your last 3 in the first section, bringing it across to start your 2 6s. Okay, 2 6s, and then down stack your 2 6s and right into your 10 stack. Okay, so see if you can work on that. I'll show you one more time, and then we're going to let you give yourself a shot. So keep your cup still. Watch carefully one last time. So here's my 3, 6, 3. Start on one side. 6. Down stack. Down stack. Right into my 10 stack. 5 and 4. And down stack in one direction. And now I'm finished. Okay, you go ahead and practice the full cycle stack.